Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, man down. I'm here today with my melting basket for the month of June. There are, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 repeats from last month, but for the most part, it really melted through almost everything I had in this melting basket in May. Like really almost everything except for the couple things that are, the couple things that are in here from last month, but I think there's only 3 of them. I have a shit ton of empties to film. I'm filming those today. I'm filming this out of order because I wanted to film this first. I just got home from work. It's almost 2. I taught way too many classes this morning. I'm exhausted. I've been going since 5:45, even though it's the afternoon, and I typically don't do coffee in the afternoon. I am drinking a coffee right now. This is just Starbucks iced coffee with a little, like a splash of coconut milk. What is that, a piece of paper? Lovely. That is like a piece of tissue. Awesome. I'm a mess. Anyway, yeah, just some coconut milk. I've just been really tired in the afternoons with a combination of working, and my husband and I have been really trying to stick to the Whole30 diet. I've really been enjoying it. I actually feel really good. Like I have energy. I was a little nervous of taking away like the greens, like the main source of carbs. Because I do eat grains, I eat like oatmeal, I usually have like whole wheat waffles in the morning. And cutting those out, it hasn't bothered me in the morning, but by like 4 or 5 o'clock, I crash. And lately what I've been doing is I've been napping from like 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., which is really bad because I'm not a napper. So when I do nap, like it makes me feel very sluggish. And like, I hate that feeling. I get like so tired that I'm almost like jittery, and I get so tired, I feel anxious. And I like literally, I feel my body like shut down, and it's like really scary. And it happened the other day over the weekend, and I was like, maybe it's because I'm hungry, right? Maybe it's because I'm not eating carbs. So I had a burger, like Dan and I grilled. I had a turkey burger with cheese, a bun, ketchup. Like there was plenty of sugar, there was plenty of carbs, plenty of fat. And it didn't do anything. It didn't wake me up. So I don't know if I'm like tired, run down, maybe like working out too much, whatever it is. But yeah, I've been sleeping for like 2 hours from like 4 to 6. And then I wake up feeling groggy, and then I can't sleep at night. Cause like by the time, Gatsby, no. By the time I actually wake up at like 6, I'm groggy, but then by the time we go to bed at like 8:39, I have all this energy. And I start like cleaning and doing shit, and then I don't go to sleep till like 11:30 or 12, but then I have to get up the next morning at 6. So my sleep schedule has been really fucked up. So basically what I'm trying to do today, because it's Monday, it's a new week, I'm having the coffee now at 2, and I'm hoping that this will help me not pass out at 4 o'clock so I can stay up. And I mean, if I go to sleep earlier, I don't mind. I have to be up tomorrow at 6. So if I go to sleep at like 7 o'clock tonight, I mean, I really don't care. Maybe I need the 12 hours of sleep. Or maybe I'll just wake up at like 4 and be up for the day, but that's fine too. It's close enough to like the normal time I wake up. So yeah, I'm just trying to push through and not nap. I'm sorry for that rambling. You're here for a wax video. Guys! The dogs are driving me crazy. Oh, they're so bad today. Anyway, let's start with something. This was in my May melting basket. Now, I go on and on about how wax does not last over a year, and I will eat my words on this particular scent. This is Super Tart's Mother of Dragons. It's Satsuma and Sweet Pineapple. And I feel like this bag has 8 million tiny microscopic holes in it. And it's over a year old, clearly. It's from April of last year. And this has been performing excellent. And it's kind of bizarre to me. So when I got this last year in April, I remember melting this in June, which was what, a 2-month cure time? And I got 0. Like last summer, this was shit. This did not start throwing until... I remember the exact day. It was when we got Harper, and my best friend and her fiance were over, and she's one of the ones who like plays in my wax closet, and she always picks out the melts when she comes over. So she picked out this one, and I was like, oh no, don't melt that one. You can't smell it. And she's like, no, it smells good. Let's put it on. And we got Harper. I don't remember if it was the end of August or if it was early September, but it was somewhere in that frame. So anyway, because she had come over to see Harper. So it was the week we got her. So it was either end of August, early September. And she put this on in all the warmers. And it was so strong, like we had to change the warmers out. We were getting like choked out by the scent. She's like, holy shit, I thought you said it didn't throw. And I'm like, it didn't. Like I had tried this in June. I had tried it in July and I got 0. And then by the end of August, September, it was like throwing like a boss. But it was almost like too strong. And it's such a tart, juicy, fruity, like it's kind of one of those scents that you just don't want to be that strong. And that's why I've held on to this so long. That's why this has been like sitting around. Because like I said, it was like a 0 throw and I was like, I can't deal with it. And then it was like way too strong. So I didn't want to melt it. And these cubes are really tiny, if you can like see in here. They're really small. So I would just do like one of these cubes at a time and mix it with something else to try to get like a lighter scent throw. And it would always overwhelm everything I would mix it with. So I ended up putting it aside and being like, you know what, I'll just revisit it next spring. And it was like up to here. Like it was still fairly full. I barely used much of it last year. So I took this out again in April. Because I was like, maybe I'll use it, but it's such like a bright summery scent, and I'm such a seasonal melter that I didn't dip into this once in April, and that's how it landed into my May melting basket. And I did use it quite a bit in May. I went through like half it. Like I said, it was up to here. Now it's down to here. But it's still so crazy strong. It's not as strong as it was last summer. It's definitely lost some of its scent, but I don't mind holding on to this one because now it's kind of like at the ideal throw for me. And I like this the best in a 20-watt Glade warmer because the lower wattage gives off less of a throw and makes it like the perfect scent for me. But I've been doing this in my front entry and my upstairs landing because it's a bigger space. It can like handle a strong throw like that. So yeah, because this is still throwing so well and still strong, I'm not really in a rush to finish this. So I kind of just threw it in here for when I'm craving like that fruity type of scent. But I would never repurchase this in a BAM bag again because it's just too much of too strong of a scent. I feel like, and it lasts forever. So I just think like a clamshell would be totally fine if I was ever to repurchase that. I have this chilled cherry limeade, and again, this is like my standard front entry scent. I have a 2-story, ridiculously high ceiling, huge open front entry. Really like nothing throws in there unless it's something that's super duper crazy strong. So this is like perfect for my front entry. I can smell it, and this is like a super duper strong scent. So it's mellowed out perfectly in that massive space, so we're good. I did not love this. I melted 1 cube in my front entry yesterday, and because I didn't like love it on cold. There's something about this that like doesn't belong. I don't know if it's like the artificial lime that's in here, but it's almost like masculine and spicy and just does not vibe with the coconut well at all. I don't know. There's something like funky in this. So I thought maybe it's like the clamshell, maybe it's just on cold. But no, I put it on and warm, nothing changed. It was exactly the same. I still smelled that funky note and I wasn't about it. I'm gonna give it one more try and see if I like it better or not. And if I don't, I'm just gonna pass it on to one of my friends. I have some Scoopables next. Sorry, I'm like stopping for coffee. I have some Scoopables next. So these two from Tiffany Candles, I could do either together or on their own. It's Fizzy Pops and Volcano. So Fizzy Pops I usually do in spring, but I kind of burnt myself out on Fizzy. So this year for spring, I did more like Snow Fairy and bubblegum and candy type of scents. And I save the Fizzy to kind of trickle in and out throughout the summer. Sometimes I like a Fizzy scent in the summer. This one by Tiffany's though is really, really good. It's not that like super effervescent Fizzy. It's like a fruity Fizzy. It's a little more mellow. It's strong, it's fruity, and it's just like a nice summery scent. I actually really enjoy this one. And her Scoopables last forever. I know Angie said that they can last up to 3 years. I have one that's almost, actually I think it is almost 3 years old. And I only use it in my guest house because one tiny little piece of it fills up the entire house. And it's like still throwing like a beast. So I definitely believe her. This Tiffany's Scoopables are ones that like I don't question. Absolutely, I think they last for multiple years and I have no qualms like holding on to these. I don't feel a rush to finish them. Like I said, this is over a year old now that it's June. And this is performing exactly the same as it did last year. And I'm wondering if it has something to do with the airtight containers that the Scoopables are in versus like the polypropylene bags that eventually always get these like microscopic little holes, and like I feel like air just always gets through to here. Also the Scoopables, because they're a softer wax, they can hold the most amount of oils, because the oils that make it softer, like you couldn't put it in a clamshell, you wouldn't be able to pop them out, but in a Scoopable it's fine. So I do think it's probably the combination of like all the oils that's in here plus the airtight cap that just makes these keep forever, and it's awesome, and it makes me want to get more Scoopables. I have a Zape Scoopable that's over a year old that's still doing great. This is over a year old now. It's still doing great. So yeah, actually I did do another L3 Scoopable purchase. We'll talk about that when that comes in. So anyway, her Fizzy Pop is amazing. It's fruity. It's not super fizzy. I feel like this is a Fizzy Pop for people who don't like Fizzy Pop because it does have that fruity element to it. It's just really, really good. I mean, you get that like Sprite 7-Up type of scent, but it's almost kind of like, I want to say like a Mountain Dew too. I don't know, it's just really good. And when it warms, the actual like effervescent fizzy note kind of slides to the background, and you just get this really nice fruity, slightly fizzy. It's amazing. It's really good. I feel like this would just be great for people who love fizzy and people who don't love fizzy. Like kind of anyone across the board would probably love this. And I really do like it blended with this one, which is Volcano. Her Volcano dupe is awesome. It smells almost identical to Volcano. It's a little too citrusy. Like Volcano, the candle itself is a little more mellow. But I mean, this is pretty spot on. It's like a 9 out of 10 in terms of how close it is. It's not the strongest, but no Volcano dupe really ever is super strong for me. And the Volcano candle itself is not super strong for me. It's definitely like a soft background scent where like if you walk out of the room and come back in, you'll totally smell it. You may go a little nose blind to it while you're in the room. Harper, absolutely not. That's why I like to mix it with the fizzy sometimes to just like give it a little more of a kick, a little stronger. But this is one that I would totally, and that's why I put it in here for June, because June is kind of the time of year when we do have a lot of guests over. I would pop this in when we had company over because it's not overwhelmingly strong. And citrus is kind of one of those like make everyone happy sort of scents. And everyone loves Volcano. So I would just do like all my Volcano candles and pop this in every warmer, and it's like perfect for when someone's over. So my next Scoopable is from L3. And this is definitely one of my like end of the season, end of summer scents. So I don't know how much exactly I'm gonna dip into this, but like right now, if you can see, it's like, well, you can't really tell, but it's not sunny out. It's really cold. It's not even warm. It doesn't feel like summer. It's like super chilly. It's windy, it's rainy, it's cloudy. It's just like, it does not feel like summer. And I'm craving like warming, comforting. Like I was at the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale today, and like all the fall candles were out, and it made me want to like go home and light like Leaves and Cider Lane and melt like all these apple and fall scents. So that's why when I was putting together this basket today, I said, you know what, I want to bring some like Salty Sea Air and like end of summer scents, because these are so cozy and comforting for me with still being seasonally appropriate and not being like lighting fall scents in June, because like I'm too OCD, I can't do it. So yeah, sorry, Harper's laughing. Yeah, so I threw this in and I love this scent. And also, like I said, I did just place another L3 Scoopable order. I do not care for L3 shapes. I don't have luck with her shapes. I end up absolutely hating the scents. Like I just don't like the way they're blended in the shapes. However, her Scoopables are like buying from a different company. They're just like, they're totally different. They're so much better. When I get her shape, like if I got Salty Sea Air and Toasted Marshmallow in her shape, I would only smell one of these scents. I never smell more than like one scent in her blends. I never get the full blend. In her Scoopable, I can smell the whole blend. So this one is amazing. Salty Sea Air Toasted Marshmallow. It's almost gone. And I did repurchase this. I got this exact same blend. It was her custom scoops. I had custom blended this. I custom blended it again. It's fucking amazing. Oh, it's just so good. It's so good. I love it. I just love it. And it's a great, like, comforting summer scent. So So yeah, I'm probably gonna melt this today. I'm gonna put this aside over here to remember to turn it on in my warmers, because my warmers are warming up right now, so I'm gonna change them and then I'll fill my empties. And then here are the spoons for the scoopables. I threw them in here. I actually leave them like on the other side of my wax closet. I just put them in the basket now to show you guys. So these are the spoons that come with the Tiffany scoopable. And I find it very ironic that the larger spoon comes with the smaller scoopable, and the smaller spoon comes with the bigger scoopable. These are super cute. I'm obsessed with these tiny shovels, but she doesn't use them anymore because I guess people are complaining they are a little bit flimsy. I finished one scoopable from L3 entirely. I have these 2 left, and I never had a problem with these tiny shovels. They've always been fine with me. I've never broken one, but I can see how like these are much more sturdy. I mean, you can't really tell in the video, but yeah, anyway, these are the Tiffany ones, but I use them like interchangeably. I'm not like picky about it. I just want to show you guys what they came with, but L3 does have a different scoopable now. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a smushy looking, it's still a shovel, and they're still absolutely adorable. When I get my scoops in, I'll show you guys, because I'm sure I will get some with my new scoopables. But yeah, I love the spoons that come. I feel like all Scoopies should come with the spoon, because I just feel like it's a really nice added touch. And I keep these. I think they're adorable. I keep them to use for other scoopables. I know Zape has like a cute little wooden spoon on hers, taped on with washi. It doesn't go unnoticed. It's really appreciated by me when companies add a spoon or a tiny shovel for the scoopables. I really, really, really appreciate it. I can't emphasize that enough. My other L3 was another custom blend, and this I totally ripped off from the Vintage Chic Scents, ginger ale, blackberry, and mango. And I've had this, the Vintage Chic version of this, and I like the L3 infinitely better than the VCS. Like, it's not even a competition. In the VCS blend of this, all I smell is ginger ale. I don't get any blackberry, I don't get any mango, and then the throw is like, it's like a 0. I get nothing. It throws balls for me. This, on the other hand, incredible. I get the blackberry, I get the mango, it's super fruity, and then it smells exactly like opening up a ginger ale, whereas the VCS one, her ginger ale just kind of smells like fizzy to me. It's kind of indistinguishable. This one distinguishedly smells like ginger ale, but the ginger ale takes a back seat to the blackberry and the mango, which I so appreciate and love, that it's fruity first and fizzy second. That's not a dig at VCS, even though you're probably like, what bitch? But it's not. It's a personal preference. And I know people love the VCS version. I so prefer this one, and I'm so glad that I duped it. I know like some people turn their nose up at it and like don't like talking about other vendors and one vendor's video and comparing them. Like, I'm the consumer. I can do whatever I want. Like, that sounds terrible. But like, is it any different than like how Target is now making the slides that are like a total knockoff of the Gucci slides, but the Gucci slides are like thousands of dollars for something that's super trendy and you'll probably wear one season, or you can just get them at Target for 20 bucks and like wear them for the season and throw them out. Like, everyone does it. I don't think there's anything wrong with like making a custom blend of someone else's. Like, if you want to get it for cheaper or like buy it from someone else, like, who the hell cares? You're still giving these companies money. I'm still making a video talking about both of them, hyping up both of them. Like, I don't see the big like, oh my God, I can't talk about it, I can't compare it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, sorry, I go on rants, I go on tangents, it happens. I love the color of this wax, this like really rich, like pink, red, I don't know. I think her scoopables are so cool. They're really goopy and gooey, and I like that. I can smell it from here. Oh my God, it's so fruity. It's so fruity. I mean, it just smells juicy and fruity, and you get like that distinguishably ginger ale scent without really the fizzy. I mean, if you were a fizzy lover, you would probably like the VCS version more. But if you like more of like a juicy, like my mouth is watering right now smelling this. If you like that like juicy fruity, you would like L3's better. So like I said, it's 100% personal preference. It's whatever you like. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. Like, we're the ones using it, so you gotta get what you like. And this is phenomenal. I don't know. Now I kind of want to put this one on. I'm gonna put these both aside. I'm gonna melt one of these two today. I really can't decide which one I want. This just smells so good. And I have so much of this left. I may just go for this one. I don't know, but it's so like gross out. I kind of want something comforting. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I have a couple clamshells here. They're all from Zape. So let's start with California Girl, because this is kind of one that I typically also save for the end of summer. But again, like I said, it's just such a crappy day. I wanted something comforting. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just throw this in. Strawberry Bakery, I tend to do end of August, early September, along with my carnival scents. I don't know why I associate Strawberry Bakery with carnival scents, but I do. And those are kind of like my two end of summer scents. Sorry, but recently I've been just so craving bakery scents. Like I've been really loving bakery because it's been such shitty weather. We've had all these rainy days, cold days, and it just makes me want like a big warm hug and comfort. And like you can't get comfort from like Fizzy Pop and Volcano. You can get comfort from Strawberry White Cake. You can get comfort from bakery. So that's why I wanted to throw this in here. And these are gorgeous. Tie-dyed, so beautiful. Oh, I just love this one. And I did get 2 clamshells at California Girl. So I'm like, you know what? Let's put one in for now and have it if I need it. And then I have the other clamshell for the end of the season if I want to use it then. And sticking with the Strawberry Bakery, I also threw in Follow the Yellow Brick Road by Rose Girls. And I believe this is one that's like strawberry jam and strawberries and cream and strawberry cupcakes. So like strawberry, and bakery explosion. And this smells incredible. It's so good. Oh my God. It's very similar to the California Girl. So the California Girl has a toasted marshmallow in it, and this is more just like a straight up strawberry cupcake. But they're very complimentary, and I kind of just threw them both in here figuring I could totally melt them both together. Again, for one of those days where I just want a bakery scent. And then this one is also like kind of along that note with like a tropical bakery. It's pineapple, strawberries, white cake, and guava. This is Mahalo, and I love the name. I love the scent description. I love the very beachy tie-dye with the yellow and orange. Just so stinking cute. I love the way she does her clamshells. Oh, and this is amazing. I mean, this isn't so heavy on the bakery. I really get the pineapple and the strawberries. So I feel like this would be like perfect, like especially for guests over and just a really good, like nice, warm, summery day. That's just like something different than your typical straight up fruity. Can you even? Because I can't. Are you guys snuggle bugging? Look, we got an herb garden. Isn't that cute? Well, Dan did. He made an herb garden. I've been watering it though. Look at them. I love when they sleep together in the same bed. So, all right, what's next? Letters to Juliet. I just melted the first 2. So this is here because it's so funny. I got this, I read the description, and I love Love Spell, and like I did not even realize this was Love Spell until I was watching Angie's video, and she's like, this is Love Spell. I literally like paused her video, ran to the wax closet, smelled it, and I was like, girl, you're right, it's Love Spell. How did I miss that? So good. I freaking love Love Spell. I really do. It's amazing. I love it on its own. I love it mixed with pink sugar. And this is in here again for if we have people over. And some days I just want to smell like Love Spell. My husband likes it too. So yeah, that's in there. Here's some more Fizzy Pops. I think you have 1 or 2. I have 1, but I have 2 of these. I don't know where the other one is. Again, just like to kind of go with this. And this is very similar. Everything I said about the Tiffany's, Hayden Rose is kind of the same. It's like a fruity first and then like super fizzy, but really, really nice. Definitely my kind of fizzy. So I threw these guys in here. Y'all know I don't melt my VCS unless it's a year old, but everyone's always like, well, it works for me before a year, it works for me. So I'm gonna try it, and I have tried it before. I have tried VCS before when it's like 6 months. I won't melt it before it's 6 months. Like I don't go that crazy. But I have melted like 6-month-old VCS. Sometimes, 9 times out of 10, I get nothing, and then I feel like I just wasted the piece of wax. But last year, I had a Backwoods Barbie loaf, and it was older than this. I think it was like 8 or 9 months, and the Backwoods Barbie threw really, really well. So I think this is only, what, like 5 months? So I may hold off on this till like the end of summer. I'm not sure. I may try this now. It may sit in here, so I kind of just like threw this in. I would say chances are I'm not gonna melt it in June, but I might, and it's in there. This one I most likely will. This smells so good. I typically don't like banana scents, but this is blended perfectly. I don't know what's in here other than banana, but it's so fruity. It does not just smell like banana runts, and I feel like it's really challenging to do a banana that doesn't smell like banana runts, and this doesn't, and it's so cute. And this will be good to go in October, so this is already pretty old. So I'm gonna give this a try. I'll probably cut this in half and do this right in one room. But yeah, I really like the way this smells on cold, and hopefully it performs well. And then I have a couple Smell My Box scents and like a Rose Girls muffin. So from Smell My Box, I have Blue Hawaiian Bubblegum, and Blue Hawaiian is kind of a little bit of a theme I have going on here. I love Blue Hawaiian in June, July. So most likely these will be saved for the end of the month, maybe even for July. I have this just straight up Blue Hawaiian from Super Tarts. This is one of her potion packs. Ooh, the sun's coming out. Maybe I'll get to get some sun today. Yeah, this I definitely won't be using until like the end of June, probably not even till July, because Super Tarts definitely needs at least like 2 months cure time for me. So I'll probably hold off on this one, but I'll probably dip into this like towards the end of June. And then I also have Blue Hawaiian Fizz from Southbound, and this is good to go, February. It smells so good. It says fizz. I don't really get much fizz in here, unless like it's the Bahama Fizz Yankee Candle dupe. I'm not sure. But this just smells like Blue Hawaiian to me, and it smells amazing. So I have my Blue Hawaiian scents ready to go. And then I have Hey Cabana Boy Hey. I'm not sure what the scent description of this is, and it smells like, ooh, really good actually, foodie. I don't know, why does that kind of smell like a funnel cake? Interesting, it smells very foodie. I'm gonna do this in my kitchen. Put this aside. Maybe I'll just do like foodie bakery smells because I just want like comforting scents today. Strawberry coconut cream, again, just going along with the strawberry theme I had going here. Ooh, that's nice. That really just smells like strawberry jam. I don't really get any coconut cream in there. Harper, what are you doing, Mama? And then I have Innocence. This is one of the ones, I think it was like raspberry cupcakes and vanilla lace. Oh my God, so good. I love her vanilla lace. It's amazing. This would go really beautifully with this. Like this would be an excellent combo. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know, I'm gonna put those aside. I don't know, I don't want to melt today. And then to go along with the Blue Hawaiian, I have more cherry. I really love these like cherry scents, like these maraschino cherry in like the summer, June, July. Oh, so good. So many people hate on cherry. I don't get you people. Cherry is wonderful. It's like a nostalgic scent. It takes me to my childhood and I'm obsessed. Orange Revival. This is kind of up there with cherry. I don't know, what is Harper doing? You are so strange. You're so pretty, but you're so strange. I love her. Oh, there we go. My dogs are so weird. Anyway, oh my God. Orange Revival, like right up there with cherry, just like a nice fruity scent. And when I read the description, I was like, that sounds amazing. I would really like my house to just like, this is one of those scents I'll end up just putting in every warmer because I'll just want my whole house to smell like citrusy goodness. And this is like amazing. I feel like you don't really get like pure orange scents. Like, I don't know. I never see like just orange. So I had to grab this. Oh, and it's so good. It just smells like a tangerine. I'm obsessed. This is like a perfect like juicy summer citrusy scent. Again, this is one I could do with the volcano candle. Like a great one to have when people are over. Like, I feel like citrus is a great go-to like when company's over. Escapes Neverland. This is orange sherbet, pineapple, raspberry sauce, and vanilla ice cream. Oh, this is so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Another like great like weekend, summer weekend scent. Like when you're out at the pool, you come inside and like you smell that. Just, oh, perfect. And finally, the last few here, I have, God. It's because my phone's naked. I don't have a case on it and it's like sliding off of the makeshift holder that I have, which is just a soap dish. A vanilla cookie crunch, because like I said, been like craving bakery, so that's always just kind of in there for when I want it. Oh, this would be a good one to do. Purple cotton candy. I have so much of this one, so I might as well just finish this guy. Maybe I'll melt that one. And then beach nights. I love this one. It's amazing. It's just so good and so strong. So that is it, 30 minutes. It's a long ass melting basket, but there you have it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.